Hello, lovely royals. I'm so excited to be coming your way once again on the Spotlight Show. I remain your hostess, LABABY. If this is your first time, you are welcome on the Spotlight Show. Today we'll be discussing how do I spice up my relationship. Joining me to do this discussion, she's in the person of Madame Bernice Naughty. Yay, she's joining us. You're welcome on the Spotlight Show.
Thank you, Lisa.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, and I can see you're good.
Oh, thank God, by the grace of God. And you're glowing already.
Thank you.
The earrings here, won't say Okay. Spicing up the relationship. How do I add the Maggi, the ginger, the kopi, the momoni, everything, the pakoshito to the relationship? We are looking at it in two angles, relationship-wise and marriage-wise. But we'll be tackling the relationship-wise first.
All right.
So let's go.
When we say spicing up the relationship, it means you are already in the relationship and it's like emotions are coming down,
Yes.
expectations are a bit low,
Okay.
happiness is draining out. So what are we expected to do to actually bring those things back into being? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Okay. Some of the things we can do is that you study your partner carefully, you
Okay.
check what he wants or she wants, and then you start doing those things more often
Okay.
to actually bring back the happiness and the joy of the relationship.
When you say you start doing what you started doing in the initial stages, can you give us some examples?
Okay, maybe you are in a relationship with a guy
Okay.
who always checks on you,
Okay.
calls you, sends messages, and actually those things, checking up on you
Okay.
most often, like calling you like 3 times or 4 times. But now the relationship is going in, maybe like 3 days you've not heard from him because of work or something.
Or you
And
don't
it's
have credit.
and sometimes that thing actually keeps the lady or the guy wondering
Okay.
if you are with or without.
Okay.
So in trying to actually bring back those happiness again, you try to do those things, calling back, checking, and then for the person to feel wanted and appreciated. Okay, let me put it that way.
Okay. Can I give an instance? For instance, let me use myself for an example. Probably for me, I don't like doing things the same way. Okay. So probably initially you started calling, like you're saying, 3 times in a day. You kept doing it from beginning till you've been doing it, and I've become familiar with this thing, so I have lost kind of some interest in that. My brain, I've known me.
Okay.
So this, if you tell me that I should go back to the initial stages, that would be like going back to what you have always been doing.
Yeah, you see, that was what was before you actually see that the joy or the intimacy of the relationship is draining.
Okay.
It means that there's something missing,
Which is cool.
which is something that you were doing before that you have stopped doing.
Okay, now I'm doing some coping and I.
Oh, David,
How do you end relationship?
Yes,
Okay. And
so it means that something is missing.
okay.
So bring back that thing which you were doing before to actually, that is what spices it up.
Okay. Don't you also think sometimes to probably the party involved may have a problem with themselves? I have come to realize that some men, usually it's the men, because of their ego, sometimes there could be something wrong with them, but based on their backgrounds or where they are coming from, probably that person doesn't share their thoughts, no matter whether you're a girlfriend, whatever. The person likes to keep things to themselves. That way, how do I handle something?
Lisa, you see, something like that, when it's in the aspect of men, it is not about a background something.
Okay.
But in the aspect of most men, most matured and actually hard-working men would like to keep some things to themselves. especially when they do not have money and they want to take full responsibility of their family. The man can come from work and say, today we don't have any money, today what we are going to eat will be difficult. But such men, what you see that they are actually trying or they are actually in hard time is that they become very relaxed. You see those joys actually being withdrawn back. But that one is for just a short moment. Once things begin to adjust into a normal place again, you see those happiness and joys flowing back again.
Okay.
But also in the side of the lady or the woman, you have to make sure you check, you know exactly what is happening. Some will not tell you, but just play your normal role and then make sure you are in a position to actually receive your partner back when the emotion is shifted back into normality.
Okay, when the emotion is shifted back into normality. Now, when we want to date actually, your partner doesn't have money or the partner has an issue really bothering the person, but the person cannot open up to you.
Okay.
We are looking at where it is of no fault of either of you, but it's a me person.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if the person no longer calls you that kind of love, you can see that the relationship, it is now done.
Yeah.
That time during his down, and probably, let's say, I don't know, that is the issue. You don't have money or your job, whatever. And the relationship has gone bad, kind of. What can I do? What can we do to revive it again? Because that is where, when you are not careful, probably, sometimes breakups don't just happen normally.
Yeah.
I always say it's not a day work.
Yeah.
It's saying it gradually, then you see you are not getting to know each other any longer. Then before you know, he wakes up one morning and tells you it's over.
Yeah.
So that's that scenario. What can I do?
You see, the two of you know each other from the beginning.
Okay.
You know the things I used to do, and the thing he also knows what I also know what he also used to do.
Okay.
So if we are not seeing those things again, we come back together, ask ourselves, what is happening? What is it that we have to do that we are actually not doing? Did I do something wrong? Did you do something wrong? What is it? It could even be that somebody is trying to blackmail him or her somewhere. You see, try to get yourself involved.
But the issue is some won't open up. They just won't tell you.
Some will not open up, okay? But if you are very careful and watchful, you will see that this is a particular place that the person is actually shying away from. Okay? Some women, when it comes to marriage, some women would not like too much sex.
Okay.
But men are naturally like that. They love sex. That is meant for you. So you see that maybe when daytime or when you are outside, the lady is actually happy. But the moment you come inside, the lady becomes a bit stiff and they wouldn't want to come close to you. So you, the man, should also know that this is the aspect that my wife or my fiancé, whatever, is shying away from.
Okay.
So you begin to ask yourself, do I do something during sex that he doesn't like? How do I approach him or her for sex? What do I do that makes her not feel? But formerly, she was actually into it. So what is happening now that she doesn't want it again? Is she finding somebody else? Is she fed up with me? Or am I, like, check yourself. Check things around.
That's marriage-wise, right?
Yes.
Okay. Check things out. I'm asking because I have had people complain to me a number of times that for like months, 5 months, this guy doesn't space. But they're in relationship, something called relationship.
Yeah.
And we know the relationship is built on communication. So if you keep doing that and the person keeps pressing you, what is wrong with you, what is wrong with you, you keep failing to open up. You say, I'm okay. This is what they tell you, I am fine. Nothing is wrong with me, I am fine. But gradually, this person is falling apart for me. But the person probably still loves you.
Okay.
But you are not willing to make any effort. That way, I don't think there can be any spice added.
You see, some people are naturally like that.
Okay.
Naturally, people don't want to talk. Naturally, some people will just want to be alone.
Okay.
So if you have asked severally, or there are other occasions you have seen that no, this person doesn't want to make up, then you begin to adjust to the person that this is how this person is. I'm talking about a relationship. So you look at this relationship carefully. We are not talking about traits to relationships, so I do not want to go into it in details. You check yourself, this is how this person is. So how do I deal with it? Can I deal with it? What can I do to help? And what can I do to help myself around this person?
That's relationship wise.
Yeah.
It's really difficult, that aspect where the person is not willing to open up, but probably one party is willing to add that spice.
Yeah.
You leave that person or that party no choice than to leave the relationship.
Exactly.
Okay. But at least relationship you can work out.
Yeah.
But now let's look at marriage, the angle marriage. I have stayed with this person for like 5 years. Sometimes I know 5 years have gone far. Especially those who started with tickling movements. They are agitated. Let's go here, let's go to the mall, let's have fun. After 1 year, then probably everywhere is dry. I've known they are fed up. What can I do?
Yeah, what you can do is that after 1 year or 2 years, definitely you have had a child. So you won't have yourself all around like you used to.
Okay.
Responsibilities have increased.
All right.
So the man would not actually be there all the time to say, let's go here, let's go party, let's go here, let's pass here. No. Responsibilities have increased. You, the woman, to have a responsibility at least to take care of your child, take your child to school. Maybe you are even breastfeeding. You can't go everywhere. You cannot be all over the place again.
So you have to know that things have changed.
Things have changed. Okay. So psychologically, make sure you know that things have changed.
Okay.
Then also, when things begin to worsen up and you begin to think of the things you used to do before, once a while, you come together, okay, let's leave our child or our children with somebody. Let's have a holiday out.
Vacation.
A vacation.
Yeah, call me
Let's go.
Mexico.
The Dubai's and the things.
I don't
for
have
a cool place. Oh, there are places around.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can even organize maybe a food that maybe because
never ever even prepared.
Yeah, or you've prepared for long that you know your partner likes. You can plan a time out as a family gathering, even within your own conference, in your home. Oh, let's cook together today.
Okay.
Let's take a shower together. Let's take our children to grandma.
Shower together. No, I said, a person we are born too. You want to give birth.
Oh, yes, that is why you are in their marriage. What else?
Me person you emphasize because shower ni more. Let's take a shower together. Then that means that we are ready to produce.
Then why else are you in their marriage?
Maybe you're family planning.
Oh, no. If you are doing family planning, you are free to go. You are free to go. So you see, some of these things you have to do to actually keep the man, men.
Because men, I don't know, but that's how God made them. Naturally, in as much as they love to do the sex, though some people really are not sex addicts, they don't like sebi to come to their house all the time and things are not properly done. Things are still the kind of woman they brought to the house doesn't bring anything new on the plates. Like me worry 5 years to see won't answer because you've given birth or something. You don't wear bra. You leave yourself like that. You tie clothes. You go out. Make nothing. The man is going to see fine bubble outside.
Exactly.
They'll tell you that when I gave birth, I lost my shape and everything. I no longer have Coca-Cola. Go there. People have given birth to 5, but they are still sexy. And the men are very proud of them. They are still in it. No matter what you do, it's a group. So what is it that others are missing out?
You see, Lisa, sometimes you may not have the shape. I say that it takes a lot of things to actually keep the relationship.
It's not just
You may not have the shape. You have lost your weight due to maybe childbirth or any other thing. Keep your home clean. Cook good food. Men love food. Give them food.
Please, which of the food? They like to food.
Any of the food. Make sure you give him
any option,
food.
no Chinese, Anna.
Up and down. Give him food.
Hey.
Let him eat
or
food.
say up and down.
When he comes
up
from the
and
work,
down.
you see, the home must be welcoming.
Okay.
Some men come home and their wives' braziers and panties are all over the couch, on the floor, and it is very messy. Exactly. You see, so the man comes home and opens the door. The first thing he sees makes him to frown his face.
Wait, some people say that it actually stimulates them to do the work.
No.
So they are wrong.
There is a way of doing that. Panties are meant to be in the bedroom. You understand?
Mama, baby, cry tonight. Panties are meant to be in the bedroom.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, they never said display your panties in the veranda, the washroom, the living room.
No.
Have to think of it. What if someone is following him or her?
Sir.
Just like that, you embarrass him. Charlie, men don't like embarrassment. So you reminded me of something that happened, an incident, and a man decided to bring his friend over to the house, to his newly married wife and the family. To his surprise, when he came with a friend, the friend was even shocked at what he saw. The house was messed up, the kitchen messed. There were no babies, so that's my cousin. And okay, the man said, or the farrier, he told the man that his friend that, oh, as for me, this is how I like my home. It actually attracts me and draws me closer to my wife. But the friend realized that no, there was a cover-up plan here. Now the lady decides to cook, and that was where the deal was. Okay. Just great embarrassment, and the man felt very embarrassed. This one, you can't tell the man that he should go and marry another person, but he has to maintain and manage what he has. So you, the lady too, what can you do?
Work on yourself. Check yourself.
When you say work, I have been I go school. Are we now going back to school?
No. You see, definitely. You see, men are people that once they tell you something, sit here. They don't want to repeat it again.
Okay.
And before the man can actually come out to tell you that your house is messy, it means that it is something he has actually harbored for a long
time. Yes, some people.
So the moment he comes out to say that, take it very serious.
Okay.
Take it very serious. Clean your home. A lot of women now say we work, and because of that, things must be divided, or they want the men to actually assist them.
Division of labor has come inside because now we have women who are responsible and full-time married office wives.
Yes.
Okay.
So what you have to do is that you talk to your partner.
Okay.
If possible, get somebody to actually help you with the house chores.
Maid.
Or not a maid. Okay. There are a lot of people out there today who can home services. Okay. Maybe you are not around. Okay. Weekends you are home. Get somebody to help you actually sweep your compound and things. But there are some places that you actually, that is the heart of your marriage. A place like your bedroom, that is the heart of your marriage. Okay. Men love their sitting room so much that because that is where they bring their friends to come and show them the kind of styles they bought and all that. Okay. The man wants to come home and feel welcome. The home is a place to relax and not to be frowning your face, and then you don't even know where to step. And where to sit. A lot of women nag. You see, so spice up your marriage. Try.
So you should stop nagging. Women, stop nagging.
Stop nagging.
Point blank, stop nagging.
Stop nagging.
If you talk too much, stop nagging.
Stop nagging.
So if you don't nag, opposite of nagging.
You are always happy.
Pardon?
Happy.
Happy no dey to me means I can't wait because mess is down.
Oh, you
pains come.
No.
Akwala bi be ye dey am na wabona su.
You see, Lisa, marriage is a sacrificial something. You sacrifice your joy for the other person.
Tell our viewers, marriage is
a sacrificial job.
Sacrificial job. Ember easy sound.
That is why you have to sacrifice your happiness. You see, this is two things. When the two of you are actually aiming at what do I do to make him happy, and the other party too is
It's also
aiming at
happy.
what do I do to make her happy. You meet at the center and everything is beautiful.
Wow, everything is beautiful. But you know, I was thinking, this boredom thing in marriages that sometimes we get bored with our partners or husbands or wives, whatever it is. Can't you also try and probably the person is tired of seeing your face? Can't you just decide that maybe I'm going to transfer? I'm going for a transfer somewhere that I would spend some time so that probably by the time I come home, my wife has really missed me. That
Yeah, you see, that one should be a planned something.
okay.
It should be an agreed something because marriage is supposed to be an intimate relationship.
Okay, so it's,
Okay.
it's really not advisable if there's no agreement.
Yes, if there's no agreement, why?
So I shared that part. Maybe he wants to teach his wife a lesson, or probably the man has seen that the woman is taking him for granted.
Yeah, that is when maybe you are trying to resolve. That one will come under it. That is under conflict resolution. You
On
have
another
to be
day.
separated for a while, come back, and then things become But in timing up to actually spice up your marriage, well, it is an agreement that okay, let's actually separate and come back together again. Maybe for two, it should be for just a short period of time. It shouldn't be as if you are punishing the other party. No.
At the end of the day, the two of you must agree, be it relationship wise, courtship wise, or marriage wise. If there's no agreement, there's no love, and there's no mutual benefit that each of you want to aspire for things to work out, there will be a problem. Of course, we all get bored with each other. Sometimes even when you are sleeping in the same room with your sister, you wish you had your privacy or something. But it can't always happen like that, and even in marriage. So please make up your mind. I'm going to make things work, and things will work out for your good. Thank you very much for throwing more light on this issue. And God bless you, dear Voyal, my lovely Voyals out there, for listening to us. Remember to be a spotlight in the world of darkness. May I celebrate. My name remains LABABY. See you some other time. Stay safe. Big ups.